What if the boy destined to save the leaf was also born to shake its very foundations? Naruto Uzumaki Hyuga. Half Uzumaki, half Hyuga, a fusion of two of the most powerful bloodlines in shinobi history. A single child, yet a storm of power no one can predict. Friend of enemy, legend of monster. The world has never seen anything like him. This is the untold story. This is what could have been. Hi guys, this is the second part of What If Naruto Was a Half Hyuga and Half Uzumaki. Let's just start the video. I will learn about this after the Chunin exams Naruto was thinking in his mind. Since his both the parents were the seal masters, Naruto started learning the sealing jutsus in the night. So first he was learning the calligraphy so that he can learn the sealing jutsus. All the last 10 days Naruto trained for the speed and Rasengan and with Nine Tails chakra. And in the last 2 days he only worked on his taijutsu. He tried to merge his taijutsu with his so fast speed. Now it was the day of Chunin exams and Naruto with Neji and Hinata was going towards the arena for the final round of the Chunin exams. They all reached towards the arena and then Naruto noticed Sasuke wasn't there yet. And Dosu wasn't there. The final round of the Chunin exam was going to start now. All 7 finalists were in the arena. Sasuke and Dosu were not there because Sasuke was still training and Dosu was dead now because Gaara killed him. The first match was between Naruto and Gaara. Gaara was looking at Naruto. He wanted to kill Naruto. Welcome to the final round of the Chunin exams, Hiruzen said. Today we all gathered here to see the final round of the Chunin exam of this year. I would like to congratulate you again for reaching here and would like to wish you good luck for the matches, Hiruzen said to them. Hello, I am Genma and I am the protector of this exam. The rules will be the same for this round as preliminaries. The match will continue till the knockout or the forfeit. And we can stop any fight when we will see that a match is so dangerous for a shinobi, Genma said to them. Now the match will start. Shinobis of the first match come into the arena, Genma said to them. Gaara reached into the arena first. When Naruto was going towards the arena, Sasuke reached there with Kakashi. Good luck Naruto-kun, Hinata said to Naruto. Naruto smiled towards her and then left towards the arena. Naruto jumped from there directly into the arena. Now Naruto and Gaara were in front of each other. You can start the match whenever you are ready, Genma said to them. Naruto took his Hyuga fighting stance and activated his Byakugan. Gaara started attacking on Naruto. Naruto started moving from his place so fast he was going towards Gaara, so fast he was able to dodge the attacks from Gaara's sand. What, he is now even faster than before, Asuma said. He is now faster than weightless Lee Might Guy said. His speed is so much, Kurenai said. Naruto was attacking on Gaara. Naruto landed a first hit on Gaara and he directly started from closing the chakra points of Gaara. Naruto in first blow attacked on Gaara 4 to 5 times and he closed Gaara's chakra points before Gaara can attack on Naruto. He closed his chakra points so fast and now he will not be able to use his sand fast, Neji said. Naruto went back a little because of Gaara's attack. Naruto was planning another attack on Gaara but Gaara started creating the defense. He created a sand dome around him. Are you not strong enough to face me? Naruto said to Gaara. Gaara started the play possum jutsu for the One Tails transformation. Naruto attacked on the sand dome with chakra added kunais into the sand dome with a wind chakra added kunai. Asuma saw that. So he too has the wind chakra nature, Asuma said. Naruto moved so fast towards the sand dome with a wind style kunai. And attacked on the sand dome to pierce that sand dome. Naruto pierced the sand dome but not fully. Gaara from inside created an attack for Naruto. Naruto dodged that attack with his speed. It will not be enough to break that sand dome, Naruto thought in his mind. And the Naruto started creating a Rasengan in his hand to attack on that sand dome. Naruto's Rasengan was now ready. There is nobody yet who can break Gaara's ultimate defense, but why Gaara is transforming from now to Mari thought in his mind. Naruto after creating the Rasengan in his hand attacked on charged towards Gaara so fast. Naruto hits the Rasengan on Gaara's defense. Naruto already has seen that Gaara was changing, his appearance was changing. Naruto hits the Rasengan on the sand dome so fast that it broke the Gaara's ultimate defense. Kakashi saw Naruto creating the Rasengan. When did he learn the Rasengan? Kakashi was thinking in his mind. He already learned the Rasengan from Minato. It's good, Hiyashi was thinking in his mind. Now I guess he is ready for it, Hiyashi was thinking in his mind. When Naruto broke Gaara's ultimate defense he was not fully transformed into One Tails Shukaku, the sand sprit. Everyone was shocked to see Naruto using the Rasengan and breaking Gaara's ultimate defense. And everybody saw that Gaara was now transformed into the One-Tails. Naruto saw that and then he was going to attack on Gaara again. Naruto again charged a Rasengan in his hand and he moved so fast from his place and hits that Rasengan in Gaara's that one hand which has transformed into the One-Tails Shukaku's hand. Naruto ripped that hand with his one attack. And then Naruto moved so fast from his place and then attacked on Gaara so fast and directly went to close his chakra points. Naruto moved so fast and then he started closing Gaara's chakra points so that Gaara can sleep. Naruto closed his most of the chakra points and now Gaara was in a sleep-like situation. That's bad, if Gaara will sleep Shukaku will come out here, and now Temari thought in her mind. When Gaara fell on the ground and then all of a sudden Temari and Kankuro reached there and took Gaara from there. What the hell if going on, where are you taking him? Naruto asked Temari and Kankuro. At first he was thinking that they will be just there to see if Gaara's okay. But when they took Gaara out from there. What's going on? Naruto was thinking in his mind. In that much time Temari and Kankuro took Gaara away from there. Naruto then started chasing them. Naruto ran towards them so fast. Naruto blocked their way so fast. And now Gaara's chakra points were opened because he was now slowly turning into the One-Tails Shukaku. Temari and Kankuro stay a bit away from Gaara now. And Gaara was now a half-transformed monster. So you have tailed beast sealed inside you like me, Naruto said. This is going to be fun, Naruto said. And then started attacking on Gaara with hard punches and fast kicks. Naruto's was so fast that Gaara was not able to read Naruto's moves, but with every single hit Gaara was turning more and more into the tailed beast. Hinata and Neji came there to check out Naruto and to help, but then they saw that Gaara has now transformed into the One-Tails Shukaku. Gaara was not fully transformed but still he was big. Naruto was still attacking on him so fast and hard. Naruto charged up a Rasengan again and then ran towards Shukaku so fast and then hits him. This time Gaara fell on the ground from the branch was. And when he fell on the ground Gaara transformed fully into the One-Tails Shukaku. The first thing he tried to do was to crush Naruto with his sand coffin and tried to kill Naruto. But Naruto was fast. I guess I cannot win against him like this. Gaara was still out of Shukaku's body and was able to see the chakra flow. It was coming out of Gaara. If he somehow hits Gaara, closes his chakra points, then Shukaku will be vanished from there. I guess I will have to do it, Naruto thought in his mind. Naruto clapped him hands and then enters Nine-Tails chakra cloak and then enter the One-Tails mode. And then Naruto made some hand signs and then yelled summoning jutsu. Naruto summoned Gamabunta there. Where is Jiraiya? Gamabunta asked. Hey chief, I have summoned you here, we have to fight that monster, Naruto said to Gamabunta. Are you out of your mind? You want me to fight for the first time for you, and that's with a tailed beast. He is then Sand Spirit of the Hidden Sand Village, Gamabunta said to Naruto. Yeah, but if he goes towards the Leaf Village will be destroyed, Naruto said to Gamabunta said to Naruto. But still Naruto, you will have to understand that the opponent is not that simple, Gamabunta said to Naruto. If you think that you cannot fight him then you can leave, Naruto said to Gamabunta. Naruto's voice was now harder than before. Naruto jumped of Gamabunta and he himself headed towards One-Tails. His speed was too much. Naruto was heading towards him so fast to attack on him. Shukaku was trying to hit Naruto. Naruto created a Rasengan to hit on Shukaku again, and then first thing Naruto did, he hits the Rasengan on One-Tails one hand, breaking it because it was made up of the sand. And then Naruto again charged a Rasengan and then again hits on the another hand of Shukaku, but before he can hit, Shukaku's giant hand hits Naruto. And Naruto flew back 100 meters away from there and hits on a tree so hard. Naruto stood up again, angrier now and more serious. Naruto ran towards him so fast that Neji and Hinata were just able to see a red flash from behind. Sasuke and Sakura reached there too. What the hell is going on here? Sasuke was thinking in his mind. Naruto attacked on that One-Tails again, but before Shukaku can attack on Naruto again, Gamabunta came between and hits on Shukaku. Hey Naruto, come on up kid, Gamabunta said to Naruto. So what we have to do? Naruto asked. Look kid, it has not been so much time since the transformation. To cancel the transformation you will have to wake up the medium, Gamabunta said to Naruto. So all I have to do is to wake Gaara up, Naruto said to Gamabunta. Yes, you are right kid, Gamabunta said to Naruto. Just keep attacking on him, I will wake Gaara up, Naruto said to Gamabunta. There was an invasion going on into the Leaf Village. Naruto was able to sense that and he was confused how he was able to sense it. Naruto again charged a Rasengan in his hand and moved so fast from his position, and then he directly went to attack on the hand of One Tails. And destroyed that hand with his Rasengan, and then Naruto ran so fast towards Gaara. And before Naruto can reach towards Gaara, Shukaku caught him with his sand, but Naruto created a Rasengan again and hits on the Shukaku beside his legs, which injured him too, but he had been free from the sand. He created a clone and then close caught him and threw him towards Gaara. And now Naruto was going flying towards Gaara and hits a punch on Gaara's face. With that one punch Gaara bleed and he woke up. When Gaara woke up, Shukaku vanished from there. He has done it. He really is a good fighter, but I guess I will have to leave now. I wish I could see the rest too, Gamabunta thought in his mind. Naruto was standing up there, and when Gaara stood up, Naruto ran towards his so fast and then hits him hard, which injured Gaara badly. How can you be so strong? Gaara said to Naruto. My parents gave their life to protect the hidden leaf, and I was doing the same, protect the village once my parents protected. Strength comes from protecting other, fighting for others. My father Minato Hyuga and Black Flash of the Leaf was so strong because he used to fight for his people. Right now I was protecting my village, this is why I was strong. You have to protect those who you care about in the hidden leaf. We care for our comrades or friends, Naruto said to Gaara. What if someone has no friends? Everyone has someone to care for, you just need to look with your heart, Naruto said to Gaara. Now leave from here, if I see you again here I will have to kill you, Naruto said to Gaara. Temari and Kankuro came towards Gaara. They were scared, but still they came to protect Gaara. Take him with you and do not come back to the hidden leaf or else we'll kill you all three, Naruto said to Temari, Kankuro and Gaara. Naruto's Byakugan was still activate. Naruto stopped the Nine Tails chakra cloak and now he was in his normal form. Naruto was a bit tired because of using into One Tails mode. Naruto saw that with his Byakugan Hinata and Neji were there. Naruto went towards them so fast. So Neji, do you know what's going on into the village? Naruto said to Neji. Oh yes, I forget, Sand and Sound Shinobis has attacked onto the Leaf Village, Neji said to Naruto. Let's go, Neji said, and then ran towards the village so fast. Be careful, Hinata, and be close to me, Naruto said to Hinata. And then Naruto ran towards the village so fast. Sasuke and Sakura too ran towards the village. The first one to reach the village was Naruto, even Neji was the first one to left from there. Naruto, after reaching there, saw the giant snakes there and then charged the Rasengan and then charged on to that snake and hit him with the Rasengan on his chakra points. It injured that giant snake, so that snake vanished from there. Since the Rasengan was taking some time to create because Naruto was not able to master the Rasengan fully yet. Naruto took out two kunais and added the wind chakra into the kunais and then attacked on those giant snakes again. Naruto saw that there were so many snakes there and they will damage the village more. Naruto again entered the Nine Tails chakra cloak. And then Naruto again summoned Gamabunta there. Chief, would you handle some of them for me? Naruto said to Gamabunta. This kid is something else, Gamabunta thought in his mind. I will not let you ruin the village my father protected with his life, Naruto yelled so hard. Neji and Hinata too reached there into the village. They started fighting with enemy shinobis. While Naruto was just attacking on those giant snakes, injuring him badly. Naruto first attacked onto the giant snake with the kunai. He pierced the snake with his wind chakra kunai and then injured him badly. He vanished from there. And then he ran towards another one to attack on him and stabbed him too onto the chakra point so fast that snake vanished from there too. Naruto injured 3 to 4 snakes and Gamabunta too killed 3 to 4 snakes, and now only one giant snake was left. Go Naruto, I will handle him, Gamabunta said to Naruto. And then Naruto went so fast towards Neji and Hinata. Neji, take care of Hinata, she is with you, Naruto said to Neji. They were now surrounded by the Sand and Sound Shinobi. I cannot maintain the Nine Tails chakra when I will create the clones, Naruto thought in his mind. Naruto just used a good amount of chakra so that he can create 50 clones to handle those shinobis, and then he again entered the Nine Tails chakra cloak, took out the kunai again, added the wind chakra into the kunai and moved so fast from his place. He was moving so fast that those Chunin level shinobis were not able to see Naruto. He was killing those shinobis so fast using his speed. His clones were moving so fast, killing those shinobis so fast. After killing all the shinobis, Naruto was heading inside the village with his 50 clones army. They all were killing the Sand and Sound shinobis so fast. They killed so many people. Hinata and Neji was with his subduing the Sound and Sand shinobis so fast. Lee was with them too. Sasuke was killing them too, and he was protecting Sakura from those shinobis. After an hour the invasion stopped and then Naruto came back to his normal form. His clones were already vanished. Because of using so much chakra from the Nine Tails, Naruto was hurt, and since his own chakra now fully exhausted, Naruto fell on the ground. Neji knew that Naruto will be exhausted now because Naruto was using so much chakra and he was fighting the serious battle since last around 3 hours, and in those 3 hours Naruto was in the Nine Tails chakra cloak for around 2 hours. Naruto was now unconscious. Neji took him to the Hyuga compound. Everybody into the hidden leaf got to know that Naruto Hyuga has fought a tailed beast on his own and killed so many sand and sound shinobis. And everybody got to know that Naruto was the son of 4th Hokage, the great Minato Hyuga. Everybody in the village talking about Naruto. Hiruzen, the 3rd Hokage, died in the fight with Orochimaru to seal the souls of 1st Hokage and the 2nd Hokage of the Hidden Leaf, Hashirama Senju and Tobirama Senju. Next day was the funeral of 3rd Hokage of the Hidden Leaf. Before few time of the funeral, Naruto woke up and now he was fine. Naruto attended the funeral of Hiruzen. He was sad to know about that now another Hokage had to sacrifice his life for the sake of the village. Naruto noticed Konohamaru, who was crying. Naruto remembered the time he used to be alone in his apartment into the night. So he was sad about Konohamaru. The next day village elders proposed the title of Hokage should go to Jiraya, who was currently the strongest shinobi of the Hidden Leaf. He was one of 3 legendary Sannin. But Jiraiya refused to become the Hokage. You know that to be Hokage doesn't suit my style, and I know someone who can be more suitable for the position of Hokage, Jiraiya said to those village elders. You just want someone qualified to become Hokage, right? Then why don't I give you someone who can be better than me in this business, Jiraiya said to village elders. So you are talking about Princess Tsunade, but nobody knows where she is. How will you find her? Village elders asked. That's not your problem, Jiraiya said to them. And then he left from there. The next day Naruto with Konohamaru in the village. This time everybody was watching him, but with respect. Some people were smiling towards him. Everybody got to know that Naruto is the son of 4th Hokage Minato Hyuga because Naruto said in front of everyone that he was trying to protect the village his father protected with his life. And Hiashi announced that after Naruto became unconscious. Everybody was respecting Naruto so much. Naruto was happy to see that. Everything was good now. Naruto met with Konohamaru and then went back to his house, and he was smiling. Hinata and Neji reached there to meet with Naruto. So you were looking happy, Naruto? Something happened? Neji asked Naruto. Yes, everybody was smiling and praising me. They were respecting me, Naruto said to Neji. That's good for you, Naruto, Neji said to Naruto. Yeah, I know, thanks, Naruto said to Neji. Neji told him that he was going to help the villagers for the destruction has been during the Konoha invasion. And then Naruto went out with Neji and Hinata. Naruto's all the classmates Lee and Tenten were there out for helping the people. They all were talking about Naruto. Sakura, you have seen Naruto fighting that one tailed beast alone? Ino asked Sakura. Yes, Ino, I was there. Naruto was so fast, he was fearless even in front of that monster. I had seen that monster hit Naruto so hard that Naruto flew back around 100 meters back from there. I was thinking that Naruto will be injured and unconscious, but after few seconds he stood up again and then again attacked on that monster, Sakura said to Ino. Yeah, he really is strong. In the exams he was able to fight against so fast, Rock Lee, Ino said. Yes, and he has now become stronger, Sakura said to Ino. And have you heard that he is the son of 4th Hokage Minato Hyuga? Ino said to Sakura. Yes, I was there when Lord Hiashi said it, Sakura said to Ino. We haven't behaved good to him. His parents died to protect the village and he fought to protect the village without even thinking about himself, Ino said. Yes, you should have behaved good with him. Even he is not the son of Hokage, Choji said to them. What's going on here? Shikamaru, I didn't expect you to be here, Naruto said to Shikamaru. Yes, I think so, but Dad told me to help others and Choji wanted to be here, Shikamaru said to Naruto. I cannot believe it, you are as lazy as ever, Naruto said to Shikamaru. And you are as big mouth as ever, Shikamaru said to Naruto. Naruto smiled towards Shikamaru after that. And then Shikamaru smiled back towards him. And then the whole day they all helped people in village work. In the evening they all left towards their houses. And in the next morning when Naruto was sleeping, Jiraiya came towards Naruto. Hey Naruto, wake up, Jiraiya said to Naruto. Hey Godfather, what are you doing here in the morning? Naruto asked Jiraiya. Come on, pack your stuff, we have to go for a mission, Jiraiya said to Naruto. Which mission are you going on? Naruto asked. Naruto, we need to find out the new Hokage. She is one, the legendary Sannin, Jiraiya said to Naruto. So what will I do on this mission? Naruto asked Jiraiya. I will train you on the way, Jiraiya said to Naruto. Seriously, Naruto asked. Yes, come on, pack your stuff and meet me at the village gate in an hour, Jiraiya said to Naruto, and left from there. Okay, I will be there, Naruto said to Jiraiya. And then Jiraiya left from there. Naruto started getting ready to go with Jiraiya. Naruto ready and then met with Neji, and Hinata told them that he was going to look for Tsunade, one of the legendary Sannin, so that she can become the Hokage of the Hidden Leaf. And then Naruto left from there with Jiraiya. They left from the village to look for Tsunade. They reached towards a town, and then Naruto asked Jiraiya how Tsunade is. Naruto asked Jiraiya. She is strong and a perfect medical ninja, Jiraiya said to Naruto. Is she like you and that snake bastard? Naruto asked. Nope, she is a bit different from us, Jiraiya said. Her chakra is so perfect that she can increase her strength by just using her chakra, Jiraiya said. How can someone increase the strength with the help of chakra? Naruto asked Jiraiya. Basically what you have to do is that gather a good amount of chakra into your punch, and when you will hit that punch to something, that punch would be stronger than normal. You'll need the perfect chakra control, Jiraiya said to Naruto. I have a good chakra control, Naruto said to Jiraiya. Yes, Naruto, you have good amount of chakra and your chakra control is good, but your chakra is increasing every day of your life, Jiraiya said to Naruto. But how? Naruto asked. Because of your Uzumaki lineage. Uzumaki chakra increases faster than normal, Jiraiya said to Naruto. Yeah, but this is because of that seal I have got from mom and dad. Before that my chakra wasn't increasing that fast, Naruto said to Jiraiya. Right now, Naruto, your chakra reserve is as big as Elite Jonin, and it will increase so much more. Really, how much chakra do I really have? Naruto asked. I know that my chakra reserve is bigger than Kakashi-sensei, Naruto said to Jiraiya. Yes, you are right, your reserve is bigger than Kakashi, not just bigger than him but even stronger than him. Because of your Uzumaki and Hyuga lineage. Your chakra must be at least 3 to 4 times of Kakashi by now, Jiraiya said to Naruto. And at the rate it's increasing, your chakra reserve will become hundreds times of Kakashi's chakra, Jiraiya said to Naruto. Really? Naruto asked. Yes, it will be, but you always will have to train your chakra control because of the increment of that chakra, Jiraiya said to Naruto. That means I can become the strongest shinobi of the Hidden Leaf? Naruto asked. Yes, by the amount of chakra you can become the strongest shinobi of the leaf, but for really becoming the strongest shinobi of the leaf you will have to train more and more, Jiraiya said to Naruto. Yeah, I will train hard and then I will become the strongest shinobi of the leaf, and then I will become the strongest Hokage of the leaf, Naruto said. Your dream is childish, but for doing that you will have to train so much, Jiraiya said to Naruto. They reached towards a village where, and then Jiraiya asked Naruto to look for a chakra amount which is as big as Jiraiya. Naruto saw there and he didn't find out any chakra which is that big, so he told Jiraiya that she is not here. Naruto, you go train your Rasengan, until then I will look for any information about Tsunade, Jiraiya said to Naruto, and then left from there. Naruto started training for his chakra control, and he trained for the One Tails chakra mode for an hour. And then in the evening Jiraiya came back there and took Naruto the hotel they were going to stay. And in the Leaf Village Itachi and Kisame reached there for Naruto Hyuga because he was the Jinchuriki of 9 Tails. But when he reached into the Leaf Village they got to know that Naruto was not in the village and he was now with Jiraiya. They had an encounter with Kakashi Kurenai Asuma, and in the end Might Guy reached there too. Itachi put Kakashi into the Tsukuyomi, his most powerful genjutsu. He tortured Kakashi in genjutsu world for 2 days continuously, while in the real world it was like few seconds. When Might Guy reached there, Itachi told Kisame to leave from there. Itachi and Kisame left from there to look for Naruto, and Might Guy took Kakashi to the hospital. And when he was taking Kakashi to the hospital, Sasuke got to know that Kakashi has encountered with Itachi Uchiha, so he started leaving from there to chase them. In the next morning Itachi and Kisame reached towards Naruto, and when Naruto opened the door of his room he saw Itachi Uchiha. So you are Itachi Uchiha? Naruto said to Itachi. Yes, I am, Itachi said. Your brother is really want to kill you? Naruto said to Kisame. How is this kind formally talking to Itachi? Kisame was thinking in his mind. Naruto, you are coming with us? Itachi said to Naruto. Why I will come with you? Naruto said to Itachi. Because we need you in the Akatsuki, and don't you even think about to leave from there or else you can get killed, Kisame said to Naruto. You really think it will be so easy to kill me? Naruto said to Kisame. Should I cut down his legs so that he can't run from here? Kisame asked Itachi. No, he will not run, Itachi said to Kisame. Itachi activated his Sharingan and then Naruto activated his Byakugan. To take me with you first will have to kill me, Naruto said to them. Then I guess I will have to do this way, Kisame said to Naruto. Naruto, only I can fight with Itachi, Sasuke said to Naruto. Sure, I will fight with this ugly ass shark guy, Naruto said to Sasuke. You sure have lot of guts to talk to me like that, kid, Kisame said to Naruto. Kisame pointed his sword towards Naruto and then he was going to attack on Naruto, but till then Sasuke Uchiha charged a Chidori to attack on Sasuke Uchiha. But when he reached towards Itachi, holds him with his one hand and then his hand. You don't have that much hatred in your heart, so you are not strong enough to kill me. And then Itachi activated his Manjkyū Sharingan and then showed that to Sasuke. Look at my eyes, when you get these eyes only then you can become able to fight against me, Itachi said to Sasuke. Naruto was listening to all this. You really think that only hatred can make someone strong? Then why the strongest person in the Hidden Leaf doesn't have any hatred? Naruto said to Itachi. It's about the Uchiha clan, the strong their hatred will be, the strong their visual prowess will be, Itachi said to Naruto. I don't think so, Naruto said to Itachi. Sasuke was on the ground, was just laying down there with the broken arm. Now I think I should cut him legs down because now he can try to run from here, Kisame said to Itachi. I am the son of the strongest person if the world, I could have flee from here if I wanted to, Naruto said to them. Just tell me who is going to be the first one to fight against me if you really think you are strong, Naruto said to them. Quit it, kid, Kisame said to Naruto. Where the hell is Naruto? Was thinking about Jiraiya in his mind. Naruto tried to look with his Byakugan and then saw that Jiraiya was with the girls. That old pervert, Naruto thought in his mind. Naruto charged a Rasengan in his hand and hot ready to attack on Kisame, but he hits the Rasengan on the wall so that he can make Jiraiya be aware of his location and the danger. You were not even able to land that hit on me, Kisame said to Naruto. Well, I guess now I can do it, Naruto said to Kisame. And then Naruto entered the one-tail cloak mode. What, he can use 9 tails chakra? But how, Itachi was thinking in his mind. Naruto attacked on Kisame so fast. He is fast, Kisame thought in his mind. His hits are strong too, Kisame thought in his mind. You are now weak, I guess this will be fun, Kisame said to Naruto. Yes, of course it's going to be fun because you would never have fought against a shinobi like Naruto said to Kisame. They broke the wall behind them and then they reached into the forest. With that Rasengan blast, Jiraiya got to know about Naruto and he ran towards Naruto. Now Naruto and Kisame was in front of each other. They were about to start the fight again when Jiraiya reached there. So what the hell are you doing here? Jiraiya asked them. It's good that you two are here, now I can subdue both you here, Jiraiya said to Itachi and Kisame. So you are Master Jiraiya, it's an honor to meet you, Kisame said to Jiraiya. I have heard a lot about you, Kisame said to Jiraiya. Yes, of course you would have, because I am so famous, Jiraiya said to Kisame. But this is not going to change the fact that if you will attack on Naruto, I will kill you, Jiraiya said to Kisame. It will be good to fight against you, Kisame said to Jiraiya. No, Kisame, we cannot fight him, he can take you down, Itachi said to Kisame. Let's go from here, we cannot get the 9 tails right now, Itachi said to Kisame. And then they both left from there. After that, Jiraiya and Naruto went towards Sasuke, and saw that Sasuke was injured and he was on the ground. And then might guy have reached there. And he took Sasuke towards the village. And then Jiraiya with Naruto left from there towards the next village. And there they checked out but still don't found Tsunade there, but this time Jiraiya didn't leave Naruto alone. He gave Naruto time to train and told him to be close to him. And they again left towards another village and there they tried to find Tsunade, still don't find her, but Jiraiya got the information about her that she has been seen in the village and has left towards the another one. And then they both left towards another village where Tsunade has left. They reached towards there. And then Jiraiya told Naruto to find Tsunade in the village. They were wandering in the village and then in the end Naruto saw a big chakra into bar and then Jiraiya and Naruto left towards that bar. So she is Tsunade, the another legendary Sannin. How is she so young? Naruto asked Jiraiya. She is not young, she is as old as I am, but her jutsu make her this young, Jiraiya said to Naruto. An old lady who used jutsu to look young. A snake bastard who is just like a snake and pervert old men. All the legendary Sannin are just like each other, mental Naruto was thinking in his mind. Jiraiya saw Tsunade first. Tsunade, Jiraiya said after he saw Tsunade drinking alcohol. Jiraiya, Tsunade said to Jiraiya. After then Jiraiya sat with Tsunade to talk to her. Tsunade's assistant was there too, her name was Shizune. So what are you doing here? Tsunade asked Jiraiya. What do you mean can't I come to meet an old friend? Jiraiya said to Tsunade. I know you will never come to me without any reason, Tsunade said to Jiraiya. Look, I will directly come to the point, Tsunade, Jiraiya said in a serious tone. Sarutobi-sensei is no more, Jiraiya said. So he was right, Tsunade said to Jiraiya. What do you mean by him? Did he came here to meet you? Jiraiya asked Tsunade. Yes, he came here to meet me. He wanted me to heal his hands, Tsunade said to Jiraiya. Look, I will directly come to the point, Jiraiya said. I am here to take you back to the village, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. You know about it. I have nothing to do with the village, Tsunade said to Jiraiya. Yes, I know about it, but still, Tsunade, I want to tell you this, that sensei wanted you to become Hokage after him. It was his wish and even village elders want it, Jiraiya said. Hokage, why don't you yourself become Hokage? Tsunade said to Jiraiya. You know I am not suited good to become Hokage. I am more like a wanderer. And then what about the spy network I run for the village? Jiraiya said to Tsunade. It's nothing to do with you, Tsunade said. Come on, Tsunade, you know that there is no one better than you for the position of Hokage, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. I don't want to become Hokage. Those who are fools become Hokage. All of those who become Hokage died fighting with enemies. Naruto was getting angry after listening to this. Sarutobi-sensei shouldn't have fought Orochimaru. He was older, so he should have avoided the fight, Tsunade said to Jiraiya. They all died. I don't want to die, so forget about that. I am going to become Hokage, Tsunade said to Jiraiya. Stop talking shit. What the hell do you think becoming Hokage is? You're stupid fool, drinking alcohol here and talking shit about Hokage. What the hell do you know about Hokage? People like you never deserve to be Hokage. Hokage are those who fight enemies. Hokage are those who sacrifice their life protecting the village and its people. They are the most selfless people, and what the hell do you know about the selflessness? You are so full of yourself, would never know what selflessness is, Naruto said. Who the hell is? And how dare he talk to me like this, Tsunade said to Jiraiya. He is Naruto Hyuga, he is Minato's son, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. So he is the boy Nine Tails sealed, and I should have understand it with his hair, Tsunade was thinking in her mind. Looks like little brat minded when I said his father is a fool, Tsunade said. Who the hell do you think you are talking to? An old lady who used jutsu to look young doesn't deserve to talk shit about anyone, Naruto said to Tsunade. What did you just say? Are you trying to pick a fight with me? Tsunade said to Naruto. Do I look scared to you? I don't care, whoever the hell are you, Naruto said to Tsunade. Then be it, let's settle it, Tsunade said to Naruto. Your bones will break, granny, in a young lady's body, Naruto said to Tsunade. He made her angrier now. If you two want to fight, them get out of here, go fight outside, bar owner said to them. They went out of the bar. You look really confident, why don't I give you an offer? I will just fight you using my one hand, Tsunade said to Naruto. But I will not be going to fight for free. Let's make a bet, if you will win this match you will get this locket. And if I will win you will give me all the money you have, Tsunade said to Naruto. Do you think I am idiot that I will trade my all money with a filthy locket? Naruto said. Idiot, with that locket's price you have buy even the mountains of gold. That locket is priceless, it's from the first Hokage, Jiraiya said to Naruto. Okay fine, it's a deal, Naruto said to Tsunade. But I really don't think you should fight with her, Jiraiya said to Naruto. And you too, Tsunade, he is just a kid, you should have taken him seriously, and one more thing I would like to say, you shouldn't have given him offer to use only one hand, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. Do you really think this kid can fight against me? Tsunade said to Jiraiya. Let's just see what's going to happen, Jiraiya said. Naruto took his fighting stance and then he activated his Byakugan. Tsunade took her fighting stance. Let's settle this, Tsunade said to Naruto. Then be it, Naruto said to Tsunade. Tsunade added so much chakra into her hand, Naruto saw that in her chakra system. Naruto moved so fast from there. When Tsunade hits her hand on the ground, Naruto was already away from there. And then Naruto ran towards Tsunade so fast he attacked on Tsunade. Her reflexes were allowing her to move from her place, but Naruto was fast, he was again and again attacking on her. She was moving too, her strikes were strong, Naruto was able to see that. Naruto was now using chakra to make his strikes better so that he can close her chakra points. Naruto was getting hit on Tsunade but once in a while. He has become faster than before, Jiraiya was thinking in his mind. How can a kid like his move so fast, Shizune was thinking in her mind. Tsunade got a punch on Naruto. Naruto flew back from there. Nice, you are strong, Naruto said to Tsunade. Now hold your position, Naruto said to Tsunade, and then entered Nine Tails chakra mode. One Tails chakra cloak, Naruto has learned to control that fully. He was now attacking on Tsunade with the chakra hand. And he started moving faster than before, and now his strikes were so fast and strong. She was attacking on Naruto, but Naruto was fast enough to dodge all the attacks and even was able to hit Tsunade. He was closing the chakra points of Tsunade. She was getting slow by the time because of her chakra points. So she decided to activate the Byakugan seal so that she can open all of her chakra points. She activated the Byakugan seal and then she opened all the chakra points. Naruto's guards were down because he knew that he closed Tsunade's chakra point, but all of a sudden he noticed that all the chakra points were activated now. And then she caught him off guard and hits him so hard. Her one hit Naruto flew away 100 meters from there. I guess it was too much for him, Shizune said. No, I don't think it will be enough for him, Jiraiya said to Shizune. Why are you so confident in him, Shizune asked Jiraiya. Because this kid is strong. He already fought with Orochimaru and he even fought against One-Tail's Shukaku the Sand Sprit, Jiraiya said to Shizune. How can it be, being you kidding, he is just a kid, how can he win against a tailed beast, Shizune said. Well then let's just wait and watch, Jiraiya said to Shizune. Naruto again stood up, he bleed but he was fully healed now. And he was serious and angry now. Naruto created a Rasengan in his hand. This is bad, he has become serious, Jiraiya said. No Naruto, don't do it, Jiraiya said. What, this kid already knows the Rasengan, Tsunade thought in her mind. Naruto moved so fast from his place Shizune was just able to see a blur or a red flash. He is so fast, Shizune was thinking in her mind. Tsunade dodged that attack for twice, but the third time it hit Tsunade and she fell on the ground. Never talk to me like that, Naruto said to Tsunade. Naruto deactivated the chakra cloak and he was going back towards Jiraiya. You really think she can become the Hokage, Naruto said to Jiraiya. But Tsunade was fully healed now, she attacked on Naruto. Naruto's Byakugan was not activated, so he was not able to see that Tsunade is coming towards him. Tsunade attacked on Naruto and hits him hard. Naruto flew away from there. How can she move after getting hit by the Rasengan? This Rasengan even destroyed the hands on the sand monster, Naruto was thinking in his mind. Tsunade, that's not good, you attacked on him from behind, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. And then he left to look for Naruto if he was okay. Before falling on the ground, Naruto entered the Nine Tails chakra mode, and when he fell on the ground he stood up back and then got ready to attack again. Activated his Byakugan again and then moved so fast from his place. Created a Rasengan in his hand and he attacked on Tsunade. And in the third try he hits the Rasengan on her body, and when Tsunade was getting healed he was standing, and then Naruto started attacking on Tsunade with his gentle fist style taijutsu. He was attacking on Tsunade so fast, trying to close her chakra points. Naruto was able to see that Tsunade's big amount of chakra was opening the chakra points itself, and then Naruto decided to attack on Tsunade with strong attacks. Naruto again created a Rasengan and then again hits on her with a Rasengan, and then Naruto was creating another Rasengan to hit on her, but Jiraiya stopped him. Naruto, this is not the real fight, Jiraiya said to Naruto. Don't you ever talk shit about my father, Naruto said to Tsunade, and then left from there. And always keep in your mind that you are talking in front of the future Hokage, Naruto said to Tsunade, and left from there. Tsunade healed fully in just few seconds. Why did you stop him? Tsunade asked. Because he could have hit you more, he is fearless person. And you are not the first Sannin he was fighting against. This kid is really strong, Shizune was thinking in her mind. He really is Minato's son, his speed is too much, Tsunade said. Yes, he is, Jiraiya said. But I am scared of his progress this fast, his fearless attitude and his way to talk to others is not so good. I am afraid that he doesn't go on a wrong path. He really is going to be the special shinobi for the hidden leaf, and we need to teach him the will of fire. Sometimes I get confused when I see that at a time he can do whatever he would have to do for the village, and another time he shows that he doesn't care about anything, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. So will you help me, Tsunade, for that? Jiraiya said to Tsunade. First let me think about it, Tsunade said to Jiraiya. It's okay, take your time, but you cannot refuse this time. This is the time village need you so much, don't forget it is the village your grandfather has created, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. There are only few shinobis this strong at this age. Minato, Hyuga and Itachi Uchiha, Tsunade said. His chakra reserves are way bigger than those three at this age. He is something different. You know, when he says that he wants to become the strongest Hokage of the Hidden Leaf, somehow it seems me that someday he will be able to do it, Jiraiya said to Tsunade. Naruto reminded him of Dan and her brother Naoki. Those two were also wanted to become Hokage, but they died in the war, and this was the reason Tsunade left the village. She got to know that Minato and Kushina too died in the Kyuubi attack. And now he was getting the news that Hiruzen died fighting his own student. She was thinking about all this, and from the next day Naruto started his Rasengan training because it used to take his time to create the Rasengan, so he wanted to reduce the timing to create the Rasengan. Naruto used to train for 4 to 5 hours at a time, and then he used to train his taijutsu for an hour, and then he used to train his speed, and then he used to train One Tail's chakra cloak. Shizune was impressed to see Naruto's training. Naruto used to train so hard even after being so strong. Naruto used to train 8 to 9 hours of a day with only a break in the afternoon of an hour. With everybody of Nine Tails chakra training, his chakra reserves was getting bigger. His seal used to absorb some amount of chakra from the Nine Tails chakra and used to merge that with Naruto's chakra. That's the seal Minato worked on so hard because Kushina used to spend a good amount of chakra to suppress the Nine Tails inside her. And that's why Minato created 2 seals, one tetragram seal which can allow a user to access Nine Tails chakra on his will, and the another seal which can control the influence of Nine Tails and absorb some amount of chakra from that chakra and merge into the user. And he thought that's how Kushina can use a good amount of chakra without any risk. Even Kushina was a strong and controlled kunoichi, but Minato still used to care about her so much. That seal was becoming a blessing for Naruto. Minato already told the frog who has the key to seal and unseal the Nine Tails about the seal. So when the time will come to train Naruto Nine Tails chakra, he can use the seal. His son doesn't need to use his most of chakra to suppress Nine Tails inside him. Naruto trained like this for 4 days there, and now it was the day when Tsunade had to meet with Orochimaru. Shizune came towards Naruto. "Naruto, have you seen Lady Tsunade?" Shizune asked Naruto. "No, I haven't, I was sleeping," Naruto said to Shizune. "I am afraid that she hasn't gone there." Shizune. "Where?" Naruto asked. "She had to meet with Orochimaru today." Naruto got ready and they were about to leave from there, but then Jiraiya reached there. "Where is Tsunade? She has given me something in the drink. I am not able to use my chakra," Jiraiya said to Shizune. Naruto came out of his room and then activated his Byakugan, and then he saw Tsunade and Orochimaru's chakra at the distance of 400 meters. "It's him, he is there," Naruto said to Jiraiya and Shizune, and then he ran from there so fast. Naruto reached there in less than a minute. He saw that Kabuto was attacking on Tsunade and she was getting beaten by Kabuto and were doing nothing. She was looking scared. Naruto attacked on Kabuto so fast. Naruto attacked on his with a Rasengan. He used his speed to hit the Rasengan on Kabuto. Naruto hits him so hard with the Rasengan he fell on the ground, and then Naruto headed towards Orochimaru. Orochimaru even tried to give Naruto curse mark, but Naruto's reflexes and his speed was so fast he dodged that attacks, and even he attacked on Orochimaru. Since Orochimaru was not able to use his hands, Naruto was good against him. He was landing proper hits on Orochimaru. "This time I will kill you," Naruto said to Orochimaru, and all of a sudden Naruto saw that Kabuto was up now again and he was going to attack on Tsunade, but then Naruto reached there so fast and again hits him and closes his chakra points this time. But Kabuto was trying to open his chakra points, and then Naruto noticed that Orochimaru was close to Tsunade and was going to pierce her with the sword in his mouth. Naruto moved so fast he used his chakra, and in the next moment Naruto was in front of Tsunade and he got hit by the sword, and Orochimaru, after getting the hit on Naruto, was going to give the curse mark to Naruto, but at the right time Jiraiya reached there and stopped him from giving curse mark to Naruto. Tsunade was confused to see why Naruto came in front of her to save her. She controlled herself and then come out of his fear and she started healing him. "Tsunade, do it fast, I am not able to use my chakra," Jiraiya said to Tsunade. Jiraiya was struggling because of his chakra misbalance. Naruto was getting healed himself too, and then he entered Nine Tails chakra and then he got healed fully. Tsunade saw Naruto healing so fast. Naruto was now standing there. How can he even stand after that attack? Shizune was thinking in her mind. Kabuto too was fully healed now. Orochimaru called him and told him to summon Manda, his summoning snake there. Jiraiya was standing in front of Manda and Orochimaru fearless. He used summoning jutsu, but he was not able to summon Gamabunta there. But then Tsunade used the summoning jutsu and summoned Katsuyu there. And then Naruto summoned Gamabunta there, and all the summoning animals were there. "Chief, take care of Pervy Sage, till then let me handle double battery," Naruto said to Gamabunta. "You again, Naruto, but anyway I will do it." Jiraiya jumped onto Gamabunta's back. "Go Bunta," Jiraiya said to Gamabunta. Naruto jumped off Gamabunta on the land and then attacked on Kabuto with another Rasengan and on the other side, till then Gamabunta injured Manda with the help of Katsuyu. Naruto was just thinking about to kill Kabuto over there, but he saw that Tsunade punched Orochimaru so hard that he flew 100 meters away from there, and from there he was trying to run, so Naruto started chasing him, and then Kabuto too used the earth-style jutsu to run away from there. After chasing Orochimaru for few minutes, Naruto came back there and then went back to normal state. And then Shizune healed him fully and Tsunade healed Jiraiya fully, and then she apologized to Jiraiya. "Why did you do that, Naruto?" Tsunade asked Naruto. "That's what I have learned from my parents. If I cannot protect a shinobi with my life, then I will not be able to become the Hokage. Only those who have the courage to sacrifice and courage to protect other becomes Hokage and will be the one," Naruto said to Tsunade. "You idiot, you could have died," Tsunade said to Naruto and then hugged him. "Never do it again," Tsunade said to Naruto. "Yes, I should have left you like that because you would have healed you even faster," Naruto said to Tsunade. Tsunade smiled towards him and then gave him her necklace. They left from there towards the hotel they were staying. And then in the next morning Naruto started his training again. Jiraiya saw Naruto training and gave Naruto the scroll with the help of which he can use the Sunshine Jutsu. With single hand seal using some amount of chakra, Naruto can use the Sunshine Jutsu to vanish from one place to another. It was like the teleportation, but so limited and chakra exhausting. It was basically the speed type technique. It was like by using a good amount of chakra one can teleport in a limited distance, and Naruto had to train that. For doing that he will have to train his speed more, and because he has a lot amount of chakra he can use that in the fight too. And this is why Jiraiya gave Naruto that jutsu scroll. He told Naruto about to increase his speed more and then learn this technique to reach a teleportation level. And told Naruto that if he will learn this technique maybe he can become somehow as fast as his father with high reflexes and some much speed. Naruto was happy to get that technique. But the next day they had to leave towards the Leaf Village. Tsunade with Naruto, Shizune and Jiraiya left towards the village, and then she became the Hokage of the Hidden Leaf. Sasuke was still in the hospital. Naruto went to meet with Sasuke. "Naruto, I want to have a spar with you," Sasuke said to Naruto. "Sure, but right now you are in no condition to do it," Naruto said to Sasuke. "No, I want it right now," Sasuke said to Naruto. And Naruto noticed the disrespect in Sasuke's word. "You know what, you made my angry, now get well soon so that I can send you again to the hospital," Naruto said to Sasuke and then left from there. Naruto was in the garden when Sasuke stopped his and asked him to stop there. He charged on Naruto. Naruto activated his Byakugan and then he started dodging those attacks, and then he started attacking on Sasuke back. Naruto kicked Sasuke and Sasuke went back a little bit, and then he charged his Chidori to attack on Naruto. Naruto saw that, and after watching that Naruto got angry to see that, and then Naruto charged a Rasengan to attack on Naruto. Both ran towards each other, but Kakashi caught them on the way and threw them on other sides. "What do you think you both were doing?" Kakashi asked. "He has gone mad, sensei," Naruto said to Kakashi. And then Sasuke left from there without saying anything. After that Naruto started training his body flicker technique, and for that he was working on his speed. The news that Naruto is the son of 4th Hokage Minato Hyuga spread in the whole village till now. When Naruto was training for his speed with Hinata and Neji, Rock Lee and Tenten came there too. Lee saw Naruto and then he asked Naruto for a spar. "Are you sure, Lee, you want to have a spar with me?" Naruto asked Lee. "Yes, Naruto, I am really sure," Lee said to Naruto. "Very well, then let's start it," Naruto said to Lee. Lee removed his weights and took his fighting stance for the fight. Lee ran towards Naruto so fast, and then Naruto ran towards Naruto so fast. Naruto was now faster than Lee. He is faster than before, Lee was thinking in his mind. "If I can open the inner gates I can dominate him," Lee was thinking in his mind. But when he tried to open the first gate he was not able to do it, and then he found out that Naruto has closed his chakra point so that Lee cannot open the inner gates. But then Lee directly opened the third gate. "So you can directly open the third gate," Naruto said. After saying that, Lee attacked on Naruto. Now Lee was a little faster than Naruto, but Naruto still was able to keep up with Lee. And then Lee again opened the fourth gate and tried to dominate on Naruto. Naruto has already trained his reflexes so much he was using speed bursts to dodge Lee's attacks. "You really are fast, Lee," Naruto said to Lee. And then when Lee saw that Naruto was able to dodge the attacks even in his fourth gate form, Lee opened the fifth gate. "Now you have become serious, that's what I wanted," Naruto said to Lee. And then he entered the one-tail mode. "Now he has become serious," Neji said. And the match between Lee and Naruto started. Hiyashi was watching all this from his office. Lee vanished from his place, leaving behind just a flash or blur of green color, and then Naruto too vanished from his place and left behind a red blur or flash. That speed is so much, Hiashi was thinking in his mind. And the fight between Naruto and Lee started. Both were exchanging blows with each other. Lee was sought faster than Naruto, but Naruto has the advantage of Byakugan and the sensory abilities he has got from the One Tails mode. Naruto was going on par with Lee. There is no way this fight is just a Genin level fight, Hiashi was thinking in his mind. Both of them are at Jonin level. I guess the future of Konoha is bright, Hiashi thought in his mind and smiled. Lee hits a punch on Naruto which send Naruto flying back and hitting on a ball, and then Naruto come back with a high-speed punch and hits Lee, which sends Lee flying back and hit on the wall and breaking that wall behind him. He really is strong, Lee was thinking in his mind. When Lee hits on the wall his gates closed and then he came back to the normal form, and he was slow now. Naruto came back to the normal state too. It was nice having a match with you, Naruto said to Lee. Yeah, it was a nice match. I guess someday I will be able to win against you, Naruto-kun, Lee said to Naruto. Why so? Respect, Lee, I am your friend, Naruto said to Lee. Right, Lee said to Naruto and smiled. You are something else, Lee, Naruto said to Lee and smiled back. A moment ago they both were going all out with each, and now they are smiling together, Tenten said. That was just a spar. Whenever I see him I get the inspiration to become faster, Lee said to Tenten. That was really a good match, but you two broke my wall, Hiashi angrily said to Naruto and Lee. We are sorry, sir, Lee said to Hiashi. Naruto was just smiling. It's okay, Lee, I was just messing with you. Next time keep this in mind, that never have a fight here, Hiashi said to Lee and Naruto. Sorry about the, Naruto said and smiled towards Hiashi. Both of you are fast. I guess it was nice watching you fight alongside, not each other, Hiashi said. It was just a spar, Lord Hiashi. Naruto. Yes, but still I am telling you that don't go too much in the spar, that it turns into the fight, Hiashi said to Naruto. Sorry, we will keep this in mind, Naruto said. And then both of them left from there towards the training ground. And started their training. Naruto was learning the body flicker using a good amount of chakra to increase his speed as he read into the scroll. They started going on to the missions again, some D-rank, C-rank missions. The other day when Naruto with his team going back to their houses, Kakashi told them that the matches were going to held into the Chunin exam. All the 5 candidates from the Hidden Leaf will have those matches again so that Tsunade can decide who will become the Chunin in those matches. On the other hand, Sasuke has already trained his curse mark first state because he was not losing his control over his body. Naruto has learned the basic level of body flicker technique, and then they got the time of a week so that they can train more hard for their matches. And in those 7 days they all trained so hard for the matches. All the Jonins of the Hidden Leaf were there to watch those matches so that they can use those Genins for their missions in future. They all were there in the ground to check out the skills they had. This round was taking place because only one match took place in the final round of the Chunin exam. They had the winner of that match, Naruto Hyuga, because he has won against Gaara when in his One Tails form. So many people came there to see Naruto in a fight again. Shikamaru, Nara, Neji, Hyuga, Shino Aburame and Sasuke Uchiha, all of them were there. The first match was between Sasuke Uchiha and Shikamaru Nara. Shikamaru wanted to forfeit the match, but because his father was there and Ino wouldn't let him forfeit the match, he didn't forfeit the match. And now Sasuke Uchiha and Shikamaru Nara were in front of each other, and then the match was between Sasuke Uchiha and Shikamaru Nara was going to start. The moment the fight between Shikamaru and Sasuke started, Sasuke charges towards him so fast and attacked on Shikamaru. Wait, how is so fast? Shikamaru was thinking in his mind. He tried to catch Sasuke with his shadow possession technique, but Sasuke was too fast that he was able to dodge the shadow possession jutsu and closing the gap between him and Shikamaru. Sasuke attacked on Shikamaru with his fire-style firewall jutsu. And then Shikamaru caught the shadow of the fire and catch Sasuke with his shadow possession jutsu, but for that he barely was able to that fireball. And his one hand when burned a bit. Shadow possession jutsu complete, Shikamaru said. How did he manage to catch me even after this much speed? Yeah, he has used my fireball's shadow to catch me into his shadow possession technique, Sasuke thought in his mind. Sasuke was now trying to break free from that shadow possession, and he noticed that he was not able to do that. He started getting angry, and now he does have another change but to activate his curse mark 1 state. As per the curse mark was spreading over his body, Sasuke started moving a little bit. What he is creating pressure, he is using curse mark to increase his chakra level so that he can unbind the shadow possession. Sasuke was now forcing out to break the shadow possession. Curse mark was spreading over his body. So he has the curse mark from Orochimaru. Tsunade was thinking in her mind. Why is he activating the curse mark? Kakashi was thinking in his mind. Naruto was watching all this. The moment Sasuke's curse mark 1 state fully activated, he broke the shadow possession jutsu and then headed towards Shikamaru so fast. He was attacking on him so fast, getting punches and kicks on Shikamaru. Shikamaru was still trying to catch Sasuke again into the shadow possession jutsu. And then Sasuke activated his Chidori. Shikamaru saw that and then quit the match. And Sasuke Uchiha became the winner of that match. And then the next match was between Neji and Shino Aburame. A taijutsu master and a bug user in front of each other were ready to fight. Neji activated his Byakugan and started attacking on Shino in a faster pace. Shino attacked on Neji with his bugs. But Neji used rotation to protect himself from the bugs. And then Shino started spreading his bugs into the whole ground for the sneak attacks. But Neji was able to see all the bugs with the help of his Byakugan. Shino was attacking on Neji from all the sides and Neji was fighting against those bugs with his gentle fist. He was attacking on them so fast and killing those bugs in the air. Shino was sending so many bugs towards Neji Hyuga. And since Neji was killing so many bugs, he was using a good amount of chakra. He was losing his chakra fast. When Shino stopped attacking on Neji with his bugs because he lost so much bugs. And Neji was tired too, but he still was able to see all the bugs around him. He headed towards Shino to attack on him. Neji attacked on Shino's chakra points, but in the end that was not Shino, it was just a bug clone. What when he did that? Neji was thinking in his mind. All the bugs started going towards Neji, but at the end Neji had to use the rotation again, and after using the rotation he was more tired now. And he saw Shino and then ran towards him so fast. He was running towards Shino, then he saw the trap. Shino has already spread his bugs into the ground, which was ready to attack on Neji. When Neji headed towards Shino, those bugs surrounded Neji from every side, started clinging to him. To protect himself, Neji again used the rotation. And after using the rotation for the third time, Neji was almost exhausted, and because some amount of chakra has been absorbed by the bugs. Neji gathered all of his strength and ran towards Shino so fast and started attacking on him. Since Shino used most of his chakra and his so many insects got killed, it was the real one. And at the end Neji closed Shino's chakra points, and first Shino fell on the ground and then Neji fell on his knees because of the chakra exhaustion. This match was between two geniuses, and they are like when Neji has won the match because of his Byakugan precision, which shows his Byakugan in not a normal genin level. Hiyashi thought in his mind. You will become a good shinobi in future. Hiyashi thought about Neji Hyuga in his mind. And in the end Neji had won that match. And the next match was going to be between Sasuke and Naruto, and the winner of that match will fight with Neji. And now Naruto and Sasuke was in front of each other. Both were ready to fight. Sasuke was now wanted to cut the ties with Naruto. Because Naruto has come close to him, so he was thinking about to kill Naruto. But Naruto on the other hand knew that he has to break Sasuke's pride, and he wanted to do that very badly. He was ready to fight. Sasuke activated his Sharingan and Naruto activated his Byakugan. So it's the fight between Sharingan and the Byakugan. Let's see what is going to happen in this fight. Kakashi was thinking in his mind. Whoever will win this fight will become the winner of the final round of the Chunin exams, Kakashi thought in his mind. Because he knew that winner of this match would have the high chances of winning against Neji. Sasuke attacked on Naruto so fast, but Naruto dodged that attack like it was nothing. And when Naruto used his speed, all the people were amazed to see his speed. Naruto was moving in the bursts using his chakra. That was not so clear because he was on a beginner level. But he was faster than Sasuke Uchiha. Naruto was overspeeding Sasuke Uchiha in speed. And then Sasuke activated the curse mark and started attacking on Naruto. And now Naruto and Sasuke was on the same pace. They were exchanging the blows so fast. Naruto was striking in Sasuke because he wanted to close Sasuke's chakra points. Kakashi was impressed to see that Naruto was going on par with curse mark activated Sasuke Uchiha. Sasuke was frustrated that he wasn't able to land a single hit on Naruto. And Naruto landed few attacks on Sasuke Uchiha. And the Sasuke noticed that he was getting slow, and then he realized that Naruto has closed his chakra points. Sasuke started increasing the curse mark chakra so that he can open his chakra points. His curse mark started spreading further onto his body, and then he came into the curse mark 2 state. And then he directly attacked on Naruto so fast. He has become even faster. Naruto dodged that attack with his pure reflexes, and to dominate Sasuke Uchiha Naruto activated his One-Tails mode. When Naruto was activating his One-Tail mode, Sasuke attacked on Naruto's chest with a kunai to kill him. Naruto got hit by that lightning-added kunai but not on heart. Next moment Naruto was in the One-Tails chakra mode and he took out the kunai from his chest, and now he was angry. Because of landing a death blow on Naruto, Sasuke's 2 Tomo Sharingan evolved to 3 Tomo Sharingan. Naruto was now serious and a bit angry in this fight. Naruto started attacking on Sasuke, and now he was attacking on Sasuke so fast and so hard. Naruto was now overpowering and overspeeding Sasuke Uchiha. And now Sasuke was struggling again. Naruto punched Sasuke so hard that he flew back few meters and hits on the wall behind. "You arrogant Uchiha, you will never be able to win against me," Naruto said. There was something in Naruto's heart came out that day. Naruto doesn't used to like Uchiha because of the masked man was an Uchiha who caused Naruto to lose his parents. Naruto was now so angry. Naruto created a Rasengan in his hand and ran towards Sasuke so fast. Sasuke from the different side created the Chidori to attack on Naruto. Their attacks clashed so hard that again one more time Sasuke flew a little back and then broke the wall behind him of the arena. Naruto controlled himself using the chakra arm of One-Tails mode. Naruto again created a Rasengan and headed towards Sasuke Uchiha so fast. Kakashi was afraid that Naruto will kill Sasuke Uchiha at this rate. And on the other hand, Naruto wasn't holding back, now he was attacking fast. With another Rasengan in his hand, Naruto ran towards Sasuke Uchiha. Before Sasuke can control himself, Naruto reached there with another Rasengan. Sasuke barely dodged that attack, and then Naruto started attacking on Sasuke with his strong punches. Naruto's punches were creating shock waves. Naruto was hitting Sasuke so hard. Even after awakening the 3 Tomo fully, Sasuke was struggling to fight against Naruto because Naruto was faster than Sasuke. Naruto punched Sasuke again harder this time and then created Rasengan in his hand and ran towards Sasuke so fast, and this time he got a clear hit on Sasuke Uchiha. "I never expected that Naruto can do it this fast," Kakashi thought in his mind. In this process Sasuke didn't get any chance to dodge the Rasengan, and now he was on the ground in his normal state. This was for this video. We'll meet you in the next part. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. You are watching Sage What Ifs. Stay tuned. Naruto was standing beside him, and then Genma declared Naruto the winner of this match. Naruto was in his normal state. Neji was watching that match happening and how Naruto beat Sasuke. And now it was time for the final match of the test. Sakura was shocked to see that even in Curse Mark 2 state Naruto win against Sasuke Uchiha. This is too much for a genin. He is even stronger than low jonin level, Tsunade was thinking in her mind. His speed, his strength and his offensive and defensive abilities was too much for a genin level. I cannot leave him genin after this match, Tsunade was thinking in her mind. And then the next match was about to start in few minutes. Genma told Naruto to rest for few minutes, but Naruto refused and said that he wants to fight right now.